just moved. And it's like she wasn't asking, but they was asking for to send her money. But then, yes, there's going to be examples of dry bagging. Also, there's going to be definitions of dry bagging. There's also going to be clips. Hey, Bella. Hey, Shell. So make sure you stick around if you choose to. If you don't want to, that's cool too. Tap the screen. Bullock's back.
Not definitions have dry bagging.
Yes. We're going to give you
So
that.
not start your
Job in
shit,
general is
Mama.
not just about one person because there are a lot of people that drive big, but this is the most recent situation that it happened. So stop laughing. You're so goofy. Oh, y'all so funny. Okay, so earlier today, here come Ty. Here come Ty and here laughing, talking about your background. I'm done with y'all. I am done. Okay, so earlier today,
I ain't getting no chat GPT be doing you real dirty.
yeah, because does that look like Petty Roll?
It does not.
I am so sick of Chat GPT.
It does not. I'm not arguing with you this time.
I'm not even gonna argue it because last live Chat GPT did me real bad. But so I came across I came across Chef Drama Llama's video of Petty Row, and we're gonna listen to about 5 minutes of that. But then she also went on Nitra's live, so we're gonna listen to about 30 minutes of that, and then we're gonna break out into a discussion. So let's go ahead and get to it. And I download it. It looked closer than the Nitra one. It's crazy.
Do you have a PowerPoint as well? Like,
Yes. I have a 5-step PowerPoint. 5-slide PowerPoint. But I did download the video because I was like, what if Chef Drama Llama like deletes the video? So I downloaded it. Anyway, let's listen.
I was applying before I left Georgia, hoping that I could line some interviews up for when me and Ava came the other week. It could be he may go ahead and line something up for me, or my content could take off. That's what I would really like, for my content to take off, doing reviews and things like that. But if I gotta go to work, I'm not opposed to it. I don't mind it because I was applying for a job before I left. Hey, T Money, thank you. So, somebody made a comment to me today and said, pretty much don't feel bad because I've been peaceful sitting on the floor before too. And peaceful. Nothing about it. I sat in there on that floor. I put a pillow behind my back, leaned on my MacBook, and registered Ava for school. I had some paperwork to do on my desktop. Look, it's sitting up right here. I don't even got no chairs yet. I don't got no bar stools yet. I stood right there and did all my paperwork. What's up, boss? I stood right there, did my paperwork. I ain't bat an eye. Cause I'm here and I'm thankful. I'm here and I'm thankful. So
I'm going to pause it right there really quickly. You should, sister, because should content creators solely depend on content creation to pay the bills, right? So, in thinking about that question, when I heard just this first part, I was like, why? Okay, you're waiting for your content to kick off, right? You've been a content creator for 4 years, and we can get into some examples of why her content hasn't kind of taken off, or why a lot of these people, like your grit babies, like your Trinas, like your Petty Rose, like the people that dry bag, it's a reason why their content really hasn't taken off. And I think that's because their content hasn't been at the forefront of their minds. It's been about the numbers and the notoriety of it all. So right there, it's like, yeah, you might want to go ahead and get a job. Go ahead and get one, girl. It's okay. Sometimes we all got to get one, even content creators.
Yeah. But anyway, honey, thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Let me get off here. I ain't mean to be having no testifying moment. This ain't the testimony part of service. But yeah, it's gonna come together. I just gotta wait on God. He gonna send me a deal from somewhere or somebody that's saying, "Oh, I just bought this furniture and I gotta leave to go out of town." They called me about a job. I gotta leave to go out of town. I can't take my furniture with me. It's brand new. You can have it. I did make it. I got here Wednesday, so that was yesterday. So yeah, you could call me delusional, or I just got crazy faith. Whichever one you want to call it, I'm fine with it. But that's how it's gonna play out in my mind. Somebody gonna message me and say, "Hey, Petty, I just got a job offer, going out of town. I'm leaving. I just bought this furniture. It's practically brand new. If you want it, I'll have somebody bring it to you. And it's gonna be my color scheme. It's gonna fit perfectly in my living room. It's a living room / dining room. I don't got no separate area. It's all gotta work in here together. And it's gonna be the bedroom furniture as well. Gonna be what I want, the color scheme that I want. That's what I'm believing God for. It's gonna be just like that.
You kind of right. You kind of
That's what it's
right.
gonna be.
Amen.
Call me delusional or say I got crazy faith. Either one is fine. So, yeah. But anyway, let me get off here. It's time for me to go take a shower. I gotta wash my hair. I just went and got some, I went to the $1.02 tree today. And they had the Shea Moisture stuff. I got shampoo, deep conditioner, and like a curling cream or something like that. So I can wash my hair tonight because I got a haircut Wednesday and I haven't washed my hair yet. Thank you, fine wine. When two agree, it shall be. It shall be. Amen. You agreeing with me? Thank you.
Amen.
Call me in 2 minutes. I can get off here. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good rest of the evening. Get y'all some good rest. And yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye.
So when I heard that first video, and we'll go to YouTube, I was like, huh. Because from our understanding, Petty Row hasn't been around in a while. She's been over on YouTube trying to monetize off of her YouTube, which I think is a great idea and creators should go over there, but it is a lot harder to monetize to really see that income coming in. Also, something else I was thinking about, when you have children, you can't step out on faith. Baby, you got to have a plan. And that was something that I thought, like, wait a minute. You didn't have a plan when you went there? Now, I'm not Christian. I don't know about that Christian religion, that man-made shit that y'all got going on over there. But my creator wants me to step out on faith, but also come up with a plan to know that I'm trying too, and I'm not just relying on my creator to provide for me. And my plan is in motion, and the religious God does, because I'm not religious and I don't care about none of that. But the spiritual God over here, you gotta put in a.
For me, I'm gonna say this. I
I have some
am a Christian.
Christian on my panel.
Yeah, you know I was coming.
I know the question was
Amen.
coming off mute.
Because my God is an
Yes,
awesome
sir.
God. He reigns
Yes.
from heaven above with will.
My creator wants me to
Yes.
plan
Anyway,
with them. It's a good
okay, so
thing.
honestly, shut up, bye bye, lonely. In regards to this, there's been moments in my life, even with the kid, that I have stepped out on faith. When I quit my job, that was all faith, though. That was all faith. I didn't have no real backup plan for real. The food truck wasn't really no nothing yet. So in a sense, I've done it too, and it worked out. But with the faith came, God gives us also wisdom, right? He gives us wisdom, and he gives us the courage to do things. And with those three things together, that's how I've been able to strategically create a plan for me along the way for the moments where I wasn't making as much money, or you know what I'm saying. But I don't know what her issue, what her situation is, what situation she's leaving. Sometimes you gotta move. You gotta shake some things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order for you to flourish, for real, for real. Sometimes you can't win in the city you in.
Right.
And I under,
You gotta get uncomfortable for sure.
and I understand that, right? But we've seen these creators, such as Petty Row, and a lot of them raise money for meaningless things to keep up with the Joneses. We may not know Petty's situation, but Petty knows that her relationship and the things that were happening long before she had to move.
Can
So
you define meaningless?
what? What I say?
Can you define meaningless? Are we to say what holds value?
I'm sorry, but trips to go to a fucking um goddamn snowing and shit. What's that shit called?
Just get out of here. I was trying.
When you talking about meaningless things, right? Like, so okay, so let me give you the example. When you are expecting your base to fund things like trips, to help with things like cruises, to help with things like, let me go to this meet and greet or this fucking ball or this goddamn whatever the fuck it is that is related to TikTok, travel, all of that. When you are in a mode to where you have to put action in there, I would hope, because I'm an individual with no kids, so I would hope that you would look at your spending habits and you would properly plan for the things that you need to do. Because if you can bring in money doing all of that, that shit can wait. That can go to the back burner. Those trips can, you know how many trips I take in a year since I'm about to buy a house. So have I been anywhere this year? No. You know why? That had to become the back burner because I have a goal. So you can't convince me that all of a sudden this lady had to move. Or some of these other content creators
Well,
that
I
all
just
of a
like to point
sudden,
out. You didn't let me answer the question.
oh, go ahead. Nothing beats a jet holiday. So when I say meaningless, yes, those trips can mean something, but they can wait when you are able to afford it, is my point. When you don't have other shit that you got going on. You got other shit going on. Clearly. Now, do we know exactly her situation or what happened? We definitely don't. Yes, they were not putting their priority first. I would rather them get online and just be like, yo, I need this for my kid, instead of getting online doing what they actually do. Petty Row, like the rest of them, have dogged Trina for asking for shit. Meanwhile, they're dry begging and asking for shit too. They belittle people for not having as many numbers or whatever the case may be when their numbers don't even equal support. So I don't know. When I was listening to it, I'm like, it's great to have faith, but faith requires you to work. And I get what you're saying, Bullet, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure, Bullet, that if you moved out of state, let's say you quit your job and was going to move out of state, you would make sure that you had something set up before you even made that move. You're in state with family support. We're talking about moving without family support.
I agree. I'm talking about the same thing because I've seen it on this app too. Like same thing because I've seen it on this app too. Like a part of us getting on TikTok, y'all, for real, we saw people who was having crazy ass faith trying shit and they just was filming it. And that was some of the shit that kept us here. We ain't know shit about these people in these vans.
That's true. I mean, yeah.
We ain't know shit about these people, you know what I'm saying, moving to a different country and just figuring it out. Like, there's a whole movement of single moms moving to not even a different state, to a different country.
And they have jobs.
Well,
I'll just say it.
Not everybody, nah. Not everybody, because it's case by case. It's situational. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you don't,
But
I feel like then you're doing your kids a disservice to me. Sorry. I don't believe that even, not the evil laugh, I'm not. And this is just something that I just feel like when you have a kid, you have a responsibility to plan. Sorry. I just sorry. You do. Because you owe it to them. I get it. But I'm not. Are you going to move to another country with no money? Which
yeah, fuck these kids.
well, listen, but what about the part when she mentioned, she tried to, secure an interview, look for the job and everything like that. And it's like nobody had given a call back.
Uber.
Okay.
DoorDash.
Sell ass. Anything.
No, seriously though, here's some other options. This is something I came across recently for real. Where like if there's an outlet, can y'all hear me? If there's an outlet nearby, like I gotta find the website again, but if there's an outlet nearby, there have been stores in the outlets that are posting like shifts for days. It's sort of like Uber and DoorDash, but for like clothing stores or stores and outlets. I saw it on Facebook the other day, and then it came across my FYP the other day. So I gotta find the video because I feel like I saved it. But that may be a good option. I think they had like Polo had like 4 hours and it was like $64, something like that. It may not seem like much, but it adds up and it's bringing something in until you find something. So sometimes you got to get on these gigs. You can get on Fiverr if you have a skill. Petty Roll has skills. She could teach her skills. She could put a link in her bio and offer consultations for how to create a t-shirt business or how to create a sublimation business. So she got skills that she could make some money from. You just got to get creative at this point. Like it's just not going to be off of the lives. It's not going to be off of the lives. It's not going to be off of the gifts. You got to get creative right now. And everybody got to diversify how they are monetizing on the internet. You can't depend on these apps.
True. And I agree with you. My thing is when you're a content creator and you've been a content creator for quite a while, that goes back to that first question, like should content creators solely depend on content creation to pay the bill? Live for the drops. I'm going live for the gifts. I'm going live for the mess. The mess is going to bring in the numbers. It's not going to go where you want it to go if that's the only thing that you're doing. So eventually that content creation money's going to slow down and then now your bills are affected.
So a long time ago, like in the Stone Ages, I did a live teaching people about the different types of content creation. Yeah. With the different types of content creation come different goals for content creators, and which also is attached to different ways to monetize. So there are like 6 different ways that content creators can monetize online. And if you know those things, then you also should know the goals that are attached to them and how to get to them. As a streamer, your main way of making money as a streamer, if you're not on the FYP as well, is from gifts. It's from creating ways of subscriptions. It's from the monetization if you are on the FYP. But you got to be consistent with that, and you got to be pushing out content.
Correct. And that's my thing, right? So you do have to be consistent with that. 4 years, 3 years, or however many years into making content, and it hasn't kicked off yet, yes, continue to do it. But while you were doing that whole time, you should have some type of job. I'm sorry, y'all. That's not Tyra. Chat GPT, I put it in there. That's what we came up with. That's the best option.
I tried to tell
So
her.
is her store and online shopping stuff down?
No, and see
I don't know.
that's another thing. No, it's not.
Because that was pretty reputable. So
But see, it was only reputable with the small base of the pushers. So when you that's this is what I always said about these content creators that have skills. Petty Row has skills, right? But instead of utilizing those skills this whole time, she decided to be nosy and messy. Nosy and messy don't pay the bills and don't equal support. Those numbers don't equal support, don't equal money into your pocket. So when your fan base is broke, not no shade, but when your fan base ain't got that much money, you can't pay your bills.
Okay, so wait. You speed image.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't trying to speak.
Slow down.
I got another clip, y'all, too.
God damn.
I
I don't
love
know
this
nothing about
kind
no
of
damn.
I
I don't
love
know
this
nothing about
kind of
nobody
stuff.
it was
problems.
just me. I thought it was just me. I mean,
You speeding like a man.
low down, low down.
Chill.
Bella said that's true. I have the highest numbers and make the least amount over here. Thank you. Quality over quantity. Exactly.
And it's all about how you are
Hmm.
marketing yourself too. So you can't be nosy and messy. Let's be okay.
There's only two people making money over here.
Let's
Two people making money over here.
hold on. You can be
I'll
nosy and
talk to the
messy.
comments. Sorry, talk to the
Oh,
comments.
sorry. You can be nosy and messy, but you got to be nosy and messy on the FYP. You got to be nosy and messy on the FYP. You can't be just nosy and messy and alive. Nosy and messy and alive is going to leave you like a Messy Maj. No shade to Messy Maj, and he's definitely building, but it's only going to leave you to certain opportunities, like a Zeus Network or what you create for yourself, because there's many ways for y'all to create shit for yourself now. But that's if you're not on the FYP being nosy and messy, it's not going to work for real. And if you're not consistent being nosy and messy on the FYP, if I can't come to you for everything nosy and messy or a particular niche of nosy and messy, I can't see that you're showing up for real. It's not gonna work either.
Correct. But here's the thing. I do want to say something to always me because that made a point. There are people that are making money over here, right? But that goes back to what I was saying about that quick money, that easy money, right? If they're not doing anything with that money is going to dry out. Messy talk money is going to dry out. It has. For every single creator that has been on Messy Talk these last 4 years, we've seen the highs and lows. We've seen who was leading the who was leading and getting the funds. At one point, it was Genty. So let's talk about it. That's going to go away. The smartest thing that I heard Heartbreaker say, and I only saw a bit of this interview, the smartest part that she said was that she takes the money and invests it. No, Petty Red doesn't have a job. The smartest thing she did was say, I invest some of my money. And I don't think that that's happening with a lot of people. I'm not sure. But that's not happening. So when that money runs out, you have to constantly come back and woe is me, explain a story and get people to then give you money or whatever. Someone, I don't believe that. Sorry. It's okay if you don't believe that. That's okay. You can have a difference of opinion, girl. But what was you going to say, Bullet?
I don't remember.
Sister, did you have...
My bad.
It's okay. Sister, did you have anything else? Because I'm going to get into the second part.
Let's go and get into it, girl.
Okay. So if it gets too windy, because we're going to listen to a little bit of what was being said on Miss Nitra's live. Maybe it's because I don't like her, but she lies a lot. Also, she low-key burned bridges with leaking that BK stuff, and I can see her content going down after that. Mass is here and disagrees with everything that Bullock says. Okay, to YouTube we go. Let's go to YouTube. I'm outside now, y'all, because I'm about to get in the clouds, as they say. Oh, sister, you made me say what the helly today. I forgot I'm using the young people lingo, and what the helly is now added into my vocabulary. Thank you. All right. So... where did I see it at? I think it was here. Oh, that's not it, y'all. Hold on. Okay, here it is.
But we just doing what Texas do, baby.
Hey, K-Dub.
You better ask Kevin when he come here.
This is why I think it's dry begging, because you haven't been on here making content. You've been making content on YouTube. I mean, I guess she's been making content on her page, but she hasn't been live like that, which, I mean, life happens. Sometimes you have to take a step back. But the first time you actually try to come back, like, you're basically asking for money, but not asking for money. And then you show up on Miss Nitra's platform, who they're cool with each other, but you never see her over there anymore. Again, life be lifing, but here we are.
And we will be supporting both of them, Cynthia. Let them know. Thank you, Kenya. Let them know we support both of them. Period. Period, Bullet. Welcome to Texas. Welcome. And then, not to mention, Bright Eye not even from Texas either. So really, the song fit both of them. Welcome to Texas. That's what we do in Texas. We want the ladies comfortable. We gonna show them what Texas is all about. And I know Mama moved me to Texas from Cali, but I've been here too long to claim Cali. I claim Texas. I'm a city country girl, but I wear Texas on my show. Period. Hey. My roots in Texas, honey. We get straight to it and we do it. Patty, we finna show y'all a good time. Do you hear what Bright Out already knows?
Already shot.
Hey, Charles, we blessed them tonight.
Yo.
I was born in Texas, though, believe it or not. I was born in Texas. Even though Mama was stopping through on the bus because she was mad at Daddy.
Follow me.
I had to stop in Texas so she could deliver me. I was born in Texas. Y'all know what's so funny? My mama was mad at my daddy and got on the bus. And she went in labor. And she from Phoenix, Arizona. And it's crazy that my mama ended up stopping in a town that my husband from. I was born in the town Kirk's Way from. Ain't that crazy? Because Mama was for me. Daddy. So that was, yeah, I was born in Teague, Texas. Mama was mad on the bus.
Lord have mercy.
And went in labor. And they stopped at this little bitty ass hospital. And I was born in Teague, Texas. And Curtis is from Teague, Texas. Period.
Meant to be.
Meant to be.
Bust that move again that you just did.
Mm-hmm.
It was both of them. It was a little further apart. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Jaw Dropper. Thank you, Jaw Dropper.
Period.
So thank y'all for the gifts, but let me get over here to Amazon, y'all. We having a party tonight. We talking, we celebrating Petty and Bright Eye Regal. Hey, Queen Cover Girl. They have moved to Texas, and we want to be a blessing to our family tonight. So those of you that want to bless these two ladies, neither has asked. They put a wish list and it's up there, but I wanted to bring it into the mansion tonight. Hey, Lunchbox friend.
Key point in dry begging. I want to stop it here. When you're saying nobody has asked, like, I don't know about that. I don't think you have to directly ask for something for you to say something to get someone to do what you want them to do. I think that's Patty Row Cash App right there if you wanted to send her some money, because I'm not opposed to anybody sending anybody no money, but you might want to check her page to make sure. But no, I did not see her wish list. I'm not buying anything on it, so there was no reason.
I know that's right, Red.
Go ahead and send her some money, Red. Go ahead.
Yeah, period. That's my friend. So I just want to be a blessing. Y'all run over to the links in their bio. Silverware, bowls, blankets, chairs, couches, beds, mattresses, whatever God puts on your heart to give them. I love you too, Lunchbox friend. Whatever God puts on your heart to give. Define Marie, come to Texas. Jump out on faith, baby. Leap. Ask Patty. She getting it. And I'm proud of her. Like, just to see you on your content and stuff, Patty, like, you doing your big one. You are doing your big one.
Thank
Pause. Just to see you on content, you are doing your big one. No. I think Petty's doing a great job on her content on YouTube, but she's not doing her big one. She's not. I'm sorry. To me, she's not doing her big one. I feel like she has started over, and I feel like if she continues with the direction of where she's at, like stay out of the mess, do more, maybe day in the lives of or whatever with her moves, she could even make that into content. Her come up, like she can make that into content. She can make all of this into content. I think I would have respected more if this whole journey she made into content to build up to monetize off of, versus just not doing shit and showing up and being like, no, I don't know. This shit just cringe to me. I don't know why it's cringe to me. Maybe because I just know some of the things that these people have said and did to other people. So maybe that's why in my mind, I'm like, are you serious right now? No, she's single.
you. It's been a big change, but I'm gonna make it do what it do, okay?
You doing it.
I think it is starting to be the norm.
Sure are, girl. Let me get over here to Amazon.
I'm excited for you, Patty. I'm excited. That when you make a big move like that, you're nervous, you're excited.
Take down to level 1.
Level 1. Take you right there. Hold on.
So, Patty, if
Is it public?
It is public.
Yeah, you just put her. What did you say it was?
Big in Texas.
on Amazon, can I pull up your wish list or do I have to go through the link?
I
Is
think
it public?
it is public.
Yeah, you would just put her. What did you say it was?
Big in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if y'all hear the loud ass bugs.
Yeah, if I took her right back down to level 1, that's what she wanted to be.
So do I type it in? Right, you're gonna have to walk me through it. I type it in.
You go to the registry. We just put her. What did you say it was?
Big in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if y'all hear the loud ass bugs.
Yeah, if I took her right back down to level 1, that's what she wanted to be.
So do I type it in? Right, you're gonna have to walk me through it. I type it in.
You go to the registry and then you put in. We said big in Texas. You put that in, and it should pop up.
I need to.
And then you put in. We said big in Texas. You put that in, and it should pop up.
I need to look for registry on here, right?
Let me go on my other phone.
Thank you for the gifts, everyone.
Oh, I see what you did, Bright Eyed.
You did. You see it? Okay.
You have to go through their registry and get the link. I just created a list.
Oh no, yeah, I did a registry.
Yeah, see, I didn't know.
That means she may not
click.
She may not find you then. If that's the case, she may not find you. You gonna have to send her the link.
Go through my link then.
Yeah.
So I'll go through the link.
Yeah.
I'll change that tonight. I'll go through and do the registry, what I have left on my gift.
It makes it easier.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it.
Somebody just bless both of you ladies. I'm gonna send it to both of y'all ladies. They said no name. This person that blesses will not ever let me say her name. But
Thank you so much.
So I will be sending both of you ladies this blessing right now. Okay, period, Pooh. That's how God works.
Missy, I love when you say period, Pooh.
Thank you so much to whoever that was. I really appreciate it. For real. Y'all don't be having to do nothing.
That's right. And I just
and do it that way.
Okay. Thank you again to whoever it was that sent it. Thank you.
What's your mix of?
Thank you.
Yes, y'all. We're gonna get these apartments filled up. It's big in there too, ain't it, Patty?
Huh?
It's a big apartment, huh?
Yeah, I got 3 bedrooms because I got to have room to do my crafting, to do rope collection and to make my candles and body butters and stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Basically, what happened, and this is from the outside looking in and knowing the little bit of details that was put online, right? So I can only go off of the things that I see. Petty Row came online with the intentions of whatever she was intending it to, whether that she may not have intended to be a content creator, so she is a content creator, right? What happens to people working and attaining what they need? People working and attaining what they need. I mean, I feel like it's okay to ask for help, right? But in the midst of that, when you start to put others down for asking for help and making fun of other people for being in situations longer and end up in those type of situations too, it makes me look at you a little bit sideways, because everybody can fall on hard times. I fell on hard times. I've had cars repossessed. You get what I'm saying? In my younger years, I had an eviction on my credit in my younger years. All of those things have happened to a lot of people. I've had to leave a relationship with nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But the clothes on my back. Okay? But when you spend so much time on mismanaging money, at some point you have to look at things. And what I see from Petty is a lot of mismanagement of money, because I'm sure, I don't know, she may have had to pay rent where her shop was. There may be some mismanagement of money on the way that she operates her business. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe living above her means. All of those things can contribute to being in a situation to where you may not have it when you move and have it all together and be able to buy everything that you fucking need. That happens. I don't think that Petty or anybody should be at fault for life happening. You get what I'm saying? But when life happens to you, and you know life can happen to you because it's happened a couple times where Petty Row has had to come on the app and ask for money. And the speech in what she's saying right now sounds exactly identical to the speech she gives each and every time. But on the flip side, when there's other people who flat out, only person I can really compare it to is Trina, asked for money on this app, it was a problem. Even the pushers had a problem with that. So there was a live I did a while back. I remember doing this live, and I think that's when they really started getting mad at me back then, when I said that they were no different. When I said Trina and Petty are no different. It's just done in different ways, and people like Petty more. So just listening to this and knowing that it's a history, it's like all of us is guilty of mismanaging our motherfucking money. Now let's get back to the clip. Cause if you ain't, thank God.
A large part of that is because we have financial, like, issues with financial literacy. We don't have the resources in a lot of our communities. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At this moment in time, it's 86 of y'all in here. Y'all should have a plan on ChatGPT on how to get right with your budget. Like, dead serious. There's ways for us now to not utilize that excuse. All of y'all have a phone because y'all in here. So that, put it in ChatGPT, y'all. And let it make a plan for you so you're not living above or under your means. You know what I'm saying? It helps. Bye.
It does. Hey, I don't know.
All I came up here to say is I don't like when people use God when they going through something, but they don't think of
Lock
God when they're
in.
not.
I don't know.
All I came up here to say is I don't like when people use God when they going through something, but they don't think of
Lock
God when they're
in.
not something. That's all I'm saying. Y'all got to stop using God. Oh, God this, God that. But on the back end, when everything's going right, you don't go to God. So y'all need to stop using that as oh, this is God's way of telling me this and this. Like, what? Like, why you didn't say all this when you wasn't going through nothing? But now you're going through something. Oh, I need this. Like, girl, I don't. When people use God when they're going through, I can understand if it was serious. Like, okay, but if you're just using God, or God told me to get on here and ask y'all. No, you got on here because you wanted to.
Thank you. It's a form of the dry bag and manipulate. I'm glad that you brought that up, right? I don't know, because that's a form of that manipulation and dry bagging that I was talking about. So here's the thing. When Christians do that, it just makes me cringe, because there's no perfect Christian. I know that there's no perfect person. However, some of these same people that talk about God so much, especially on Messy Talk, they do things that goes against their religious God. And I just be so confused and conflicted, because do you really know God? Are you really practicing God? I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but some of y'all, the tongue is very powerful, and some of what y'all put out here and some of the things that y'all have done and some of the things that y'all have said is not of the God that y'all sit here and praising when you need something to get the people who you know is going to buy into that. Like, so that's why I don't respect it. I'm gonna get back to the clip. I don't know if you want to stay up here or not.
I just want to listen to the clip and just get some of my intake. If that's okay with
Okay.
you.
Oh yeah, we got probably maybe another 15 minutes of the clip, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
I
might
did the
stop in
same thing,
between.
Patty, and got a 3 because I wanted to have a room for content, do my breakfast boxes. Yeah, smart move. You in Dallas?
I'm on the outskirts. I'll tell you where I am. You have
Smart
to
move. Okay, my bad.
because you know people be looking for people. Okay?
Yeah, I know where you are. I know where you are, and it's beautiful. I love it.
But I thought I was gonna try to spend the least amount of money possible. But now that I got all my stuff in here, like my U-Haul pod was delivered today and it was unloaded. There's no way I could have did a 2-bedroom. When I see all of the crafting stuff that I have, but you got to realize I was coming from an 8,000 square foot space just for crafting. So to try to whittle it down to get stuff just in one bedroom, there's no way I could have did a 2-bedroom. Ain't no way. I'm glad I went ahead and did the 3.
Hey, T-Money.
You don't realize how much stuff you have until you packing it up. Yeah, you can look around and be like, oh, I don't really got to do a lot of packing. Then you open them cabinets, the drawers, the closet.
That's why I ain't been on. Do you hear me?
I throw
And you
everything
got to
away.
get all that stuff back up.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Y'all can hear the kids yelling.
I throw everything away. I'm not taking a dish. I ain't taking the only thing I might take is a bed, but everything else can be rebought. Like, to me, I need all the money I can get to keep in my pockets. So therefore, I want, yeah. When I move, if I do move, I'm just taking stuff that I really need, like not stuff that I want. But everybody don't think like that. And then where's all these resources they be trying to come up with? Like, oh, I'm gonna give you resources, but they just dry begging now. But it's okay. I'm not hating on nobody.
I'm gonna keep playing because at one point y'all will see what happened to the furniture, and it makes sense. Hold on.
Unpacked and organized.
Mm-hmm.
And your daughter's in school and all that. And I saw in your country that you drove all the way. And like, girl, that was, how many hours did it take you, Patty?
14 hours.
Girl, pulling the U-Haul.
What? You drove?
No, I didn't pull no U-Haul now. I ain't that crazy.
I was about
You
to.
drove the U-Haul.
No, I drove my Jeep. I had
trying to put them side by side.
my some of my stuff, like my printers and stuff that I didn't want to put on that U-Haul box, in my trunk. I've never pulled anything on my car, and I wasn't finna let this be the first time, because baby, I've been done took everybody out.
Everything, yeah.
So I did a U-Haul pod and loaded it up, and they came and got it, and they brought it to Texas. So it was here before I got here.
Oh, that's great.
Here.
Oh, that's great.
They delivered it and unloaded it today.
Okay, y'all,
so that's why all my crafting supplies, like me and Ava have been book bag for the past week. We've been living out of a book bag. So we finally got clothes and shoes and stuff, which we didn't bring no furniture but Ava's bed frame. I left everything else for my daughter, my oldest daughter. She's getting ready to get an apartment where she is in school. She just got a job. So she's getting ready to get an apartment. So let her have the furniture so she don't start out behind.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah. So I'm starting fresh, and that's okay because I'm loving being here, and I'm just thankful to be here. So I don't even care.
Now, see, I didn't have a problem with that, right? Because right there, I would do the same thing for my kid. I would start over with absolutely nothing, you know what I'm saying, for my kid. But again, this kind of goes back to properly planning that move out. And that goes back to the money management of it all. And should a content creator really have a job? Because relying on social media to pay your bills, and when that dries up, like, you're gonna have to fall back onto something. You're not financially stable. So those trips and everything that people were paying for and everything else, I'm sorry, but it could have went towards the fund to move this whole time. Because if no one knew what was going on in that household, Petty knew, and she knew her dude was gonna split up, in the financial situation that it would probably put her in. So instead of doing all of these trips, going on these places, and having your people fund that, you should have just been push content creators in itself, instead of having people.
I know that ain't their house phone. Y'all tap the screen, grab a heart me. I think that's their doggone house phone. Hey everybody. This is my book, guys. It's in the link in my main page bio. Kenton, my main page is about to come in the comments.
I gotta say is when y'all get ready to move, make sure y'all have all y'all buckets in a row. I mean y'all ducks in a row. Because when
Everybody,
Just for the
welcome to
side.
Texas. Welcome to Texas. Oh, Daddy, I'm so glad you're here.
What you say, sister? Are you laughing at me?
I didn't even say nothing to him, Llama Crew. Dang. I was asking him to get my phone, bro. Like, not too much on me.
Lord, y'all crazy.
Me too, boo.
We got you, Betty. We got you. You know, I'm like 2 hours maybe away from you.
Okay.
So, and I come to Dallas all the time. Dallas and Houston knows my go between, but we got you. And we are so happy to have you here, right, Tam? We're happy to have you here.
Well, thank you.
Don't hesitate. If something, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay.
Hey, Ro, don't listen to that bullshit lie. Them 2 hours is like 4 hours. You in Texas now.
That's true.
Shit, ain't nothing an hour.
No, I'm saying I'm about 2 hours from.
Yeah, I know what you meant, but she's shortening it up. It's about 4. Don't listen to her.
It's gonna be about 3.
I didn't realize Texas was so big. When I crossed over into Texas and I saw that first mile marker, what the hell?
Right. Still wasn't close.
600 and something.
I know you still wasn't close.
Wasn't nowhere. I just put my pinky toe over in Texas.
Not your pinky toe.
The pinky toe, girl. I just had put the pinky toe over. And I said, ain't no way to stay that long. Ain't no way. But I guess it is because it took me a long time to get here.
So wait, is her pinky toe long?
Long time.
Long.
What you say, sister?
I said, so is she referring to the state of Texas, like as long as her pinky toe? Like, is the pinky toe long?
You would be the one to pick that out.
Like, Betty, no, not the toe. Okay, up to you.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Oh, girl, you were so funny.
Hey, Nina, thank you, Nina. Man,
Over here
that's
taking
good,
up for
though.
By My Lonely.
Who's taking up for her?
Kenton, he talking about you can't telling people what to do.
Exactly. Oh man, that shit.
Like it. You know, like, I think you already do. Like you got a feel of it.
Ooh. Baby, I love it already. Me and Ava went to HEB today. First time ever going to a HEB.
Oh, girl, you was at the store.
Honey. And that joker so big, you probably was in there like, woo.
Good grocery sales. HEB is a store that still run them sales. They'll run a good sale on you.
Honey, we going back tonight. Somebody said they got real good fresh cake. So we might go back tonight for a snack.
No.
Okay.
She needs to be
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she was at the store too.
Fresh cake.
Hold on. What you say, sister?
No, I'm just having what she said. I want some.
money. And she going out to buy cakes and shit. You got to save money so you can get furniture and all this
You
stuff.
can't indulge in a piece of cake.
Oh, when you struggle, you need to struggle.
Dang.
You need to struggle.
Y'all
is trifling as hell.
Y'all so sick.
She can't have a piece of
Y'all
cake.
monitored.